Capricorn, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, rising signs. It's Capricorn energy, so it's for all of you. Always watch your Sun, Moon, and rising signs because the energy is impacting you. You might as well get some insights, right? There's always an extended reading. So for those of you who want a deeper dive, for those of you who want the extended message and conclusions to the message that we start here, please join me for the extended. I hope you do. That link is right below. Capricorn, if you really love this video, please show your love by liking the video and then sharing it to your social media platforms as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and then ring that bell and select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. Capricorn gets uploaded every single Wednesday, kind of around breakfast time in Los Angeles, lunchtime New York, and around dinner time over in Western Europe, all at the same time. But I hope everybody gets some time to be able to see it and that it reaches everyone it needs to. And I do believe that it does. If you love my content and you're looking for more, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above. Please go join me over there as well, where I upload the weekly astrology forecast, the daily tarot card readings. If you want to join me live for those daily tarot card readings, you can find me over on Instagram at born_without_boundaries. And I hope you do, because I'd love to have you join in. All right, Capricorn. This is a crazy week. I'm like, for everybody, this is a crazy week. And I gotta say, it's impactful. It's very emotional. So let's see where we all end up, shall we? Remember, I'm going to filter this energy into career, love, and money a little bit later. So, well, you're picking up a lot more responsibilities. There's also something that you're very passionate about or that you're driven to create. So that could be why you're picking up a lot more responsibilities. We had the Ten of Wands reveal itself to us first, which is taking on a lot of burdens, responsibilities. Now, it doesn't mean that it's burdensome. What it means is it could just be, like I said, you're starting to do a lot more. You're starting to activate. You're starting to build a lot more. This King of Wands suggests that you're creating something and therefore you're activated in a lot of extra activities to create it. You're in the midst of creating, which is really beautiful energy right now. In fact, using your mind for creative purposes is one of the best applications for it right now. We have the Four of Cups, meaning making a decision with the Knave of Cups that you're not really interested in certain things, or that even though people are making you offers, or even though people are making you offers, you're not interested in all of them, or you're being very discerning as to what you're being selective. You're being selective. Now, this could also be a advice, right? Capricorn saying, don't let everything into your life. You've already got a lot going on. So choose the thing that is most important to you, because you will quickly weigh yourself down if you continue to say yes, yes, yes to everything. So really use your heart right now to say, okay, but what is most important to me? Because I know that I have to, and I welcome in the new work and the new responsibilities, but what is the most important to me? And prioritizing is going to help you a lot. Don't say yes to everything. There's going to be a lot of opportunities here on the table, and that's good. There's going to be a lot of people, like I said, maybe wanting to work with you, or maybe you're doing it. Maybe this is you applying for different positions, or whatever it is. There's the I was going to say export of love. So there's the offer of love, the knave of cups. There's the offer. And then there's the Four of Cups saying, let me take my time with each of these offers because I want to get the right one. I don't want to get the wrong one. And so you're being selective. So being selective could be being selective in the love category, you know, in terms of like, who do I really want to be with right now? Okay, that's cool too, right? You may even be sifting through as we approach Mercury retrograde. You may even find yourself in terms of relationships, but we'll get into that, right? We'll get into the specifics, but you may even find yourself in terms of relationships starting to go over old possibilities, right? If you're looking. If you're not, forget this. Fuck it, it's not for you, right? But if you are looking, you may be finding yourself going over like who goes and who stays, who do I want to call again, maybe who do I want to reach out to, that kind of energy, you know? Okay. Nine of Swords is here. Something bothered you. Now something, I don't know, dude, something bothered you. That could be a missed opportunity. Now the Nine of Swords shows up. Oh, I love these cards. It's almost like this is a little bit in the past. Something bothered you, or something worried you, something kept you up, or you weren't feeling so good. This could have been actual sickness, actual stress, and that's why you're becoming so much more discerning. Or you want to know why. You want to know why something happened the way that it did, because it's still stressing you out. All right, we're going to keep revealing more. Let's get some more voices in here with some other decks. Capricorn. Oh, okay. Okay. We have stand your ground here. Something's bugging you, man. And then we have obstacles and challenges, but it's in reverse. Ooh, and then we have awareness. Wisdom. Oh, I understand. You learned from shit that you failed from and trapped in fear. You gained a lot of insight recently about what works for you and what doesn't. And that's why it's kind of like these cards are explaining to me a little bit of the conclusions I've already come to. This was just a sense of becoming aware and getting wiser, right? Of what actually works for you and what doesn't. Because what you did bring yourself to by overworking yourself and insisting is you became trapped. You became trapped in your own worries, paranoias, insecurities. You became kind of maybe even making yourself sick over so much stress. Something that you couldn't figure out yourself, you couldn't do yourself, or something that it was almost like it was just whatever it was, Capricorn, it was bogging you all down. It was making you feel extremely heavy. It was making you feel like a failure. That's what it was. And honestly, you're just like, I don't want any more of this. I can't have any more of this. There's an awareness and there's a wisdom that came out of those failures. But this is all in the past. I don't know why it's coming out in the past. This trapped in fear could still imply that in some ways you're still thinking about something from the past. You don't know why it went wrong. You don't, and it bugs you. I don't know why it bugs you. Why is Capricorn still thinking about this? Knight of Pentacles is here. Maybe you're thinking about giving it another chance, another try. Taking things slow. You still want something. You still desire something. And if it's a person, if it's a person, it may not be for all of you, but if it's a person, the Queen of Wands is here. This is somebody that you still have a lot of passion for, or something that you still have a lot of passion for. Something that you longed for or craved, right? And you don't understand or didn't understand why it didn't work out for you. This is almost like a recharge, this opportunity to go in and say, but I still want this. I still want it even though I failed. Realizing that, you know what, maybe you have to go about it in a different way, okay? Maybe you have to be more discerning. But I just think that there's a sense of I need to go in there and I need to understand why something didn't work out. Queen of Wands, you still want this. Obstacles and challenges, stand your ground. You still want to fight for something. Now at a point where you've learned from things, you've learned what tripped you up, but this is still on your mind. Okay. So what's still on Capricorn's mind? The questions, the lack of information. Something stopped. Like, that's it. Right now, right here, you're like, it doesn't make sense. Something, you don't have all the information on something. It still doesn't all make sense to you. And there's still this desire for it. You're still wondering about it. You know what? Be direct, man. Call and ask. I mean, like if it's a person, call and ask. If it's a situation, call and ask people who know about the situation. Be as direct as possible. This is not a time for beating around the bush. This is the time for gathering information. So Capricorn, if something's still plaguing your brain and you still don't understand, even if you're in the happiest relationship of your life, right? If something is still bugging you about a relationship that didn't work out, call and ask and have that conversation. It's not because you want to make up with this person from the past. It's because it's almost like your own mind is telling you, you need to still learn something here. If there's still a question in your mind, answer the question. Trust the question, because the question is leading you to a deeper understanding of yourself. That's what's going on. Trust yourself. Don't be like, oh, what's wrong? Like, this is not all relationships. I'm telling you. I'm clearing that up right now. But ultimately, it's basically, I'm using it as a metaphor, right? 11:11, clarification, awakening to what went wrong, wanting to understand what went wrong, wanting to get the information. Why? To get a deeper knowledge of yourself. That's why. You ever seen the movie As Good as It Gets? Not As Good as It Gets. Not As Good as It Gets. It's in the Jack Nicholson, Diane Keaton movie. Anyway, basically his character in the movie is in love with Diane Keaton's character. But he doesn't understand love. And so what he does is he goes back. Well, he doesn't understand how to let himself be vulnerable. So he goes back and he starts talking to all his exes. And there were many of them because he was a player. But at one point, they started opening up to him and actually started to talk to him about how he made them feel and why things didn't work out. And it wasn't a masochistic session where he just wanted to torture himself. He was doing it because he wanted to be illuminated, because he was at a time in his life where he actually wanted to grow and could learn. And that's what he did. And he took all that information and he applied it, and it illuminated him and awakened him, and it made him realize, I'm in love. This is what love is. And this is what I have to do to get ready for it and be the man that this woman deserves. That kind of thing. So how do we apply that to like career? This is almost like calling your old employer. Not for a job. You don't want the fucking job. I mean, listen, some of you, maybe you still want the job, right? But it's not the point. The point is you're calling because you're ready to know. You're ready to understand. You're ready to get that information, to level up, to be closer to the person that you actually want to be. That's what's going on for you guys right now. It is a quest to your higher self, and you're doing it because you don't understand something. Something still was a total mystery to you. And it's not that you're obsessing, and it's not that you can't let somebody or some opportunity go. It's that you know there is still something to learn, and until you get that piece of information, you're not going to be able to learn it. So you go, Capricorn, go. Like the fucking Energizer Bunny, and you pursue that information. Because the one thing that is clear right now, in the skies is Jupiter trine Mercury. Is talking to God, trusting in God, and the clarity of your mind, of using communication to get yourself closer to your God space, of using information to get yourself closer to your God space. I'm telling you, trust your instincts. Especially now when you're looking to build out, when you're so passionate and you're so ready to move forward, you need to know something. You want to know something. It's there to fill this gap. It's there to fill this gap. I got the Four of Swords here. This is R&R, rest and relaxation. Maybe you've been gathering information and you need to process it a little bit. Now you're at a point, or you'll be at a point in the near future, I would say in like the next month, the near future, maybe the next week, you'll be at a point where you can take the information, you got the information, and now you can start to process the information. And what does the information processing do for you? It helps prepare you for who you want to be. It helps move you forward. Hold on. Okay, so in the past, or underlying energy is lack of strength, lack of courage, lack of self-esteem. And yeah, we've all been very much struggling with self-esteem, struggling with self-worth. And I'll tell you, I think this has more to do with, this made you feel bad about yourself. This situation made you feel bad about yourself. And that's why you got to go back and confront it. Not because you still want it, but because not having it at that point in your life made you feel like such shit about yourself. You need to go back and confront this issue, because the confrontation itself is going to be something that illuminates you and makes you strong. It's almost like you're trying to heal yourself, right? And the healing is you have to do it yourself. The actions that you take yourself are going to be what heals you. It's the fact that you finally had a right to stick up for yourself, stand up for yourself, and say, I want answers, that is going to help you heal, right? It's not even about the answers that you get. It's about the fact that you have the strength now to go ask for them. Yeah, because you didn't. You had the Knave of Wands here. This is very selfish energy. This is very fuckboy energy. This is very much a feeling of either you were treated like this or somebody behaved like this to you. Very selfish, very in and out, very wham, bam, thank you, sir or ma'am. Like it's kind of like that kind of energy. It was like that could be a little insight into the mentality of the person. Okay, let's get into career, money, love. Okay, career. How does this energy apply to Capricorn in career? How does this energy apply to Capricorn in career? Hidden card is there was some sort of defeat. When it came to your career, either you lost a job, you lost an opportunity, or you felt like you got set back by years. This is the Five of Swords. There was some sort of defeat, at least perceived defeat. And then there's the Six of Pentacles toward an offer that you thought was on the table. When this comes to your career, you were defeated in an offer. Maybe you made somebody an offer. Maybe you put forward an offer. You put forth an offer. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You put forth an offer, maybe. Or this is just you thinking that there was offers on the table and there weren't. So you want to understand why. You want to understand why. Hey, sir, was it my resume? Can you give me a little feedback on how my resume presented and how I presented myself during the phone call? What was the perception? Understand, just understanding, not to criticize, not to make yourself feel bad about yourself, but to stick up for yourself. Because honestly, I don't think you believe you deserved to lose. Ten of Pentacles is here. And Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there was somebody that had to walk away. Maybe even you had to walk away when it came from your career of a big deal. Something that you thought was going to be a big deal or a big opportunity. And all of a sudden it just sort of like drifted away from you and you didn't understand why. So this is your chance. You have to have the strength to go and understand why. Can I give you a little illumination on why? Yes. That link is below. Let's get into money. Money for Capricorn. How is this energy impacting Capricorn's money? How is this energy impacting Capricorn's money? Okay. So there's something karma coming around. You're finally able to get over a big loss to money that could have something to do with career, and karma's coming around. And maybe this is why you're being egged on to get some more information now, because this affected you financially in a way that you did not deserve and it shouldn't have. Five of Cups is finally you being able to financially get over something, get over a huge disappointment, right? Overcoming it by karma coming around. This is Saturnian energy. It's your energy, right? This is karma. Karma kind of delivering up. You're finally being able to release something, let it go, not worry about it, or that's what you want to do. You want to release something, you want to let it go, but you can't yet because you don't understand what the happened. So this is almost like you're seeking liberation right now in a lot of different areas of your life. Now, in terms of money, there is an implication. Please clarify that there could be some money coming to you. Recognizing or realizing that when you start to look into this, you realize, it shouldn't have been a loss. Or that even if it was a loss, you actually gained so much more just by letting shit go. King of Pentacles, there's a decision maker here. There's a clarification here. This is somebody has information to give you, tell you, or a decision is going to be made. Karma's coming around. You'll be like, if there's, let's put it this way, if there are financial inquiries that you want to make, you better make those phone calls, because you will get answers, and they're going to be answers that help you out. Okay, love. Capricorn in love. Capricorn in love. Obsession, fear, attachment, you. This is Capricorn. Okay. Oh. Okay, maybe it's just you, because we have King of Cups here. Could be you. Are you with somebody who's a water sign? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, and water sign. Usually water sign male, but you could switch up. It doesn't matter, right? This could be you and a water sign. Ooh. Oh, la, 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 la. Or this could just be you facing your fears. Or, okay, somebody could also be very afraid of their emotions and holding back. Because the King of Pentacles is emotional stability, but he can also be a character that kind of holds back what he's feeling. There could be some sort of obsessive energy when it comes to him as well. Can you clarify a little bit? Ooh, 8 of Wands. There's lots of opportunities here. Maybe somebody's looking for other opportunities. Can't stop looking for other opportunities. Or things are starting to heat up in terms of love, Capricorn, and things are starting to move forward. Somebody wants a deeper commitment, a deeper attachment. You want to know more? Okay, let's go to the extended. I hope you guys can join me. I want to say thank you. You're wonderful and you're amazing. And the amount of views that I got on last week's video was exceptional. So thank you so much for your love and support of the channel. I do hope you can join me for the extended, and hopefully I'll see you there, but I'll see you soon.